Once upon a time, in the majestic kingdom of Rajgar, the aging king found himself counting his last days. He had two valiant sons, both eager to prove their worth. The kingdom was at peace, and the king faced a dilemma. Whom should he choose to take up the throne and lead the kingdom into the future? In his wisdom, the old king devised a unique plan. He penned his will, laying down a peculiar competition to determine his successor. The competition was like no other. The prince, whose horse finished last, would be crowned the new king of Rajgar. As the old king breathed his last, his will was revealed to the astonished kingdom. The very next day, the peculiar competition described in the will was organized within the city's grand arena. Both princes were faced with an unusual conundrum. They realized that if their horses were to finish last, they would need to slow down significantly. But how slow was too slow? The princes were trapped in a perplexing dilemma. In their earnest attempts to lag behind the other, they nearly brought their horses to a halt. Days turned into weeks, and still there was no winner in sight. The kingdom watched in both anticipation and frustration as the competition dragged on endlessly. At last, unable to bear the absurdity any longer, the two princes sought the counsel of a wise and venerable sannyasi, renowned for his sagacity. With humor twinkling in his eyes, the sannyasi listened to their tale of woe and then delivered a simple yet brilliant solution. Exchange your horses. Suddenly, the playing field was leveled, and the competition took an unexpected turn. To keep their newly acquired horses at the back of the pack, the princes had to move faster than the other, who was now riding their original horse. In this unexpected twist of fate, Rajgar found its new ruler, one who could adapt and outwit the challenges thrown their way. And so, the kingdom of Rajgar continued to thrive under the reign of its clever and resourceful new king.